Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I was just telling you about the support reactions in my last video. So in continuation of that discussion, now we are talking about stability and mobility of a structure. What is a stable structure? So let's begin. So a stable structure, what is a stable structure? A structure which is not in motion. Neither it is completely in motion and nor it's any part of it is in motion. Nothing is moving in a structure. A beam, a column, where they are placed, they are in their position. The complete structure is in their position. What it helps to take the advantage of equilibrium equations. And what are they? I have already told you in my first lecture. So if you don't know about that lecture, you can see the playlist which I am adding my videos on that playlist. You can see them easily, so you can find them, you can get that, and then you can revisit to this video. So now we are talking about stable structure. So a stable structure is something which is not moving, which is deforming but not moving. Okay. And what is a mobile or unstable structure? Which is moving. And suppose it is a collapse of a structure, then what is a collapse? The structural parts are moving. See? And for an example, consider a bus. The bus itself, if it is a stationary, it is a structure. You can see where are you sitting on that bus. You can look up and see the roof. It is over you and is well supported through some frame, metallic frame, and you can observe some space to put your bag. That is also heavy. That is also being supported on above your head. So that is also a structure. But when it is moving, it is not a structure. It is a mechanism. It is a mobile. So I hope you are getting my point. And how can you determine the stability? So there are two ways. By practical examination of a structure, you build the complete structure, or just a demonstrative purpose, you make a demo of that, and you can test that is that structure is stable or not. And another method, by theoretical calculations on structure. Those kind of calculations I'll teach you in my next video, when I'll be discussing about the static indeterminacy of the structure. So in this video, I'm going to elaborate and conduct some experiments and in my mini lab of structural engineering. So friends, I made some supports from thermocol, and I just punch a hole in it with this hollow cylinder. It is transparent, so I just put it there and rotated it just like we do in Venn shear test of soil shear strength determination. For soil we do that, and I just rotated it and it punctures this very very good, very finely. So this is just a fixed support, or it can be a hinge support. See, if I am putting this here and it is not losing its position, that means it is a fixed support. What is a roller support then? A hinge support then. For example, I am taking this pen and just putting this here, and see, the pen is not in a stable form. It is not stable. See, why it is happening? Because we are getting only a vertical reaction here and horizontal reaction here, but not a resistance towards movement, and that's why it is behaving this way. So how can we fix it? All I can put some glue here and fix it. Then I'll get some resistance against the moment. See, so for that I need to introduce some fixity here. So, or I can make something some structure with this hinge support, and I need one more support to make it stable. And how can I do that? Okay, I can do that with the help of a roller support. See how I made this? I made a hole so that there will be no horizontal reaction. Of course, there will be some friction, but for current study, I am just showing you this is how a simply supported beam would look like. See, this is little bit higher than this one, so you will probably see it is on higher side, but it is stable. Now it is stable. I can put some load over it, although this is circular in cross section, so it is difficult to balance the load over it. Or I can just do something different. I have this bamboo stick which is quite long compared to my model, compared to a pen which I just used. See, it is long. I don't know, I didn't measure it how long it is, but it is long enough to give you the idea. So this is, I must see, this is not stable, and I can make it stable by making it a simply supported. See, this is a hinge support, and see, that is the roller support. And that's how it is. It can bridge the gap. So what is it? It is a simply supported beam. Example for that, a simply supported beam. Can I make a fixed beam with this? Of course I can make. If I can fix this support, and on other end I'll introduce another fixed support, then this beam will be a fixed beam. Okay, I can make cantilever if I just remove the one of the fixed support from other end. I can make a compound beam which has two spans of different member. See, how can I make that? Can I make? Let's try. So this is a member. I just introduce it. It is unstable. It cannot support a load. In this case it can, but this is not how we construct a structure. This should be like this, but it is not happening. So I can just introduce some reaction. Oh, did you see that? I just put a weight over that, and it is still it is not fixed, but it is stable, and because it is getting some moment resistance for moment, so it is quite stable. So for other member, I am just putting this member in the roller support, and just this way, just by this way, and now I am removing this. See, it works. This is hinge support, this is a roller support, and I assume the junction between these two different members is just like a pin support. It can rotate, it cannot offer resistance against the rotation at this point. See, but still it is making a structure. Or can it be structure or not? It depends on this. So what will happen if I just put load on this kind of structure? This will collapse or not? I need to make the exact model of it, or I can just put the load on it, but it is so thin I cannot stable the load on it unless I am tying some weight on it. And see, this is a compound beam, and this is it. Okay, so it is a compound beam which I want to tell you, but I can't tell will it be stable or not with these kind of supports unless I performed a exact model, perform a test on exact model. So that's why it is really important for a new structure which we don't know much about, that we need to perform some demonstrations so that we can be sure about its stability. Theoretically, we can calculate that, and that is not the discussion in the domain of discussion of this video. So hope you liked it, and if you like it, kindly share it with your friends who also need some better understanding. I hope it is helping you with your journey in the understanding of structural analysis, and keep sharing with your friends. And if you have any doubts and queries, you can comment below in the comment box, and please or kindly subscribe to my channel. It means a lot because it encourages me to do this type of videos for your benefit, and sharing is all about caring. So kindly share with your friends, and thanks for that.